They said I was too much, too sensitive, too quiet, too intense. And for the longest time, I believed them. But what if I was never too much, just with people who didn't want to hold any of it? There's a strange kind of grief when you start realizing that maybe you weren't the problem. Not perfect, no, but not impossible, not unworthy, not unlovable. Still, it's easier to blame yourself, to shrink your voice, to walk on eggshells, just to make someone stay. And I did. I watered myself down, softened my rough edges, muted my joy, dimmed my needs, because I thought, if I'm easier to love, they won't leave. But they did, and it crushed me. Because what do you do when you gave your most gentle version, and it still wasn't enough? It was raining that morning. The kind of soft, gray rain that seeps into everything. Sidewalks, windows, skin. I was walking to the grocery store. No music, no umbrella, just a hoodie and thoughts. I passed a small dog trembling outside a cafe. Its owner had gone in to grab coffee. It looked anxious, tied to a pole, glancing at every passerby with eyes that said, "Please, someone notice me." And something about it shattered me, because I felt like that dog, waiting to be chosen, hoping someone would see how quietly I was breaking, tied to a version of myself I didn't even recognize anymore. I went home and sat on the kitchen floor, still wet, still aching, and I whispered something I hadn't dared to say before. I think I've been loving people who only knew how to love the easy parts of me. That night, I made no promises to change, no big declarations of healing. But I did something small. I wrote a letter to no one, just to myself. It said, "You're not too much. You're just enough. For the right person, you won't have to shrink. You'll just fit." The next morning, I didn't feel healed, but I felt lighter. I made my bed, ate something warm, walked without checking my phone every 5 seconds, and for a few minutes, I didn't feel broken. There's a quote from the Sufi poet Rumi: "Don't get lost in your pain. Know that one day your pain will become your cure." Maybe I was never hard to love. Maybe I just kept handing my heart to people who didn't know what to do with something so soft. And maybe you've done that too. If this story felt like something you've lived through, don't let it disappear into the scroll. Leave a comment, even just one word. Share it with someone who still thinks they were the problem. Like it if your chest tightened while listening. And subscribe to Bare Soul Notes if you need a place where soft doesn't mean weak. We're building something here. One honest video, one human truth at a time. I'll be here tomorrow. Come back when you're ready.